I'm a soul man. Did you hear about Onward possibly having the lowest box office opening for Pixar?
Really? I mean, that's probably because the trailers didn't communicate it.
Soul man. It might be because of the coronavirus, actually. People are really scared to leave their homes.
I know it's scary, but personally, I'm not afraid of the worst case scenario. You know why?
I think I know what you're gonna say.
'Cause I got soul man.
John, this isn't funny. This has been a terrible year, a horrible start to a decade. I mean, it's only March. I'm starting to lose faith.
You're losing faith?
Yeah. I'm just scared.
Dude, if you don't have faith, it sounds like you don't have a soul, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm being really insensitive today. There's no room for comedy here.
Yeah, there was a time where I was the insensitive one, and now it seems like you are.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's just weird, you know, you used to have a kind soul man. Oh! I'm a soul man. Is this song even in the movie?
I don't think so.
What is this place?
What's your name, honey?
I'm Joe. I teach middle school band. Got it, go for it! Today started out as the best day of my life.
Back here tonight, first show's at 7.
Yes! Woohoo! You know what that's gonna say? Joe Gardner! I did it! I got the gig!
Yeah, I remember that.
Must have been sudden for you.
Wow.
Whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Help! I'm not done! Oh my goodness!
Wow, look how beautiful that is.
Is this heaven?
No, it's the great before. This is where new souls get their personalities, quirks, and interests before they go to Earth.
Meet 22.
Hero Academia.
Stop fighting this.
Hey, look, I already know everything about Earth, and I don't want anything to do with it.
You're missing out on the joys of life, like pizza. I can't smell. We can't taste it. No smell, no taste.
Or touch. See?
Okay, I get it. Wow, it's my life.
Gonna see Ryan
Is
Gosling.
all this living
Yeah.
really worth dying for?
Is all this living really worth dying for? What a line.
Get back.
No way!
There I am. What are we waiting for?
Wait, not
They're sweet.
What is it?
151,000 souls going to the great beyond every day. And I count every single one of them. The count's off.
That looks fantastic.
That looks amazing, yeah.
That looks incredible.
That's a Pixar joint.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I know Onward is underperforming. There might be a variety of reasons. Maybe people weren't drawn to it. All the jokes we made at that opening, the whole thing with the coronavirus has been scaring some people to go out. I don't know what, there's a lot of like random factors that could be playing into it. I hope by the time this comes out though, that a lot of people flock to the theaters, because from this director who's done such great films with Pixar already, looking at this trailer, it gives you everything that made Pixar special. Yes, the animation is absolutely drop dead, gorgeous, elusive, ethereal. Beyond that, no pun intended, got a lot of soul in the trailer, you know? It really does. There's a lot of spirit in the trailer. Everything I got are puns today.
Well, and funny enough, what they said, one of the things was that originally they had the main character as a scientist, and they ultimately wound up changing it because they wanted it to be something that the audience could more easily get on board with, and that has that element of soul that easily connects with people.
Yeah.
And so that's why they went with music and, you know, musical expression as the thrust for the movie.
Yeah, it's got like double meaning to it. The metaphors they have visually. When he's like going into the before, as they call it in this trailer, that look like musical notes. I'm actually having a hard time coming up with my thoughts right now because I was so blown away by how mesmerizing this whole trailer looked.
This was a real Pixar, you know, trailer to me. This got me really excited because it looks out of the box in terms of both its storytelling and its animation style in general.
Yeah, it's like funny but very heartfelt. I'm drawn to the main character already. It's interesting to me that like Coco dealt with the afterlife and this is dealing with the before. They'll have to be a little bit sensitive with some subject material in terms of dealing with faith. He's questioning, is this heaven? He's seeing himself on the deathbed. I really don't know how this movie will end. Will there be some weird thing where Tina Fey's character like hops into his body or something?
Yeah.
Like, I'm really unsure of what's gonna go on because from what I remember, I actually didn't do research this morning. Remember we researched this when we first saw the teaser trailer, but some of it's a little foggy in my brain. Tina Fey's character, she's never experienced life before?
No, she's just been in this before life for so long that she has a good idea about it.
Okay, so maybe it'll give her the chance to experience through him. It's like, will he come back to life at the end of it? Will he be able to keep on living? Like, I love that existential question that they pose here is, all this living really worth dying for? I feel like it'll explore the beauties, the joys of life, but also the challenges of life. The person who's sort of the fish out of water for life will be Tina Fey's character, and he'll be like communicating to her throughout about like the struggles, the hardships, but also the things to celebrate, the joys. And I feel like exploring that gray area here. This seems like it could be a really deep, thought-provoking film, but also have that beautiful animation mixed with some really funny stuff, and I'm excited for the music they're going to provide. Like Coco really hit the nail on the head with having some really memorable music. We'll definitely get a different flavor of music, but it'll probably be just as impactful and integral to the storytelling as well.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of the music too, I mean, you'll have a couple of unique elements because you have Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross doing the main musical score, and then you have John Batiste. He's on the Colbert Show now, but he's also like the head of the Jazz Museum in America and stuff like that, like the curator for that. So he's writing a lot of jazz songs for the movie. So yeah, I imagine the soundscape is going to be really vibrant, and one thing they said they wanted to do, which it looks like they're getting at here, and I love about Pixar, is when they go after big questions but in a fun sort of way.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I feel like, and again, more soul puns, but this movie does look like it has a tremendous amount of soul in a variety of directions, because, you know, you've got that fish out of water element for her and Earth, but also for him and the before and after lives.
Yeah.
And you have, that chance to get really lifey about it. And if you look back at films like Us or WALL-E or Inside Out, you know, there are a lot of elements.
Up.
Yes. Yes, Pixar's Us. A real left turn there. They aren't afraid to go after the harder, more challenging emotions of life while also keeping their hand firmly on the charm and the humor and all that stuff. And like I said at the top, this looks like a quintessential Pixar joint. And especially from Pete Docter, who's like the head of Pixar now, that's an inspiring thing to see, that if this is his baby, you know, that's probably a good choice to replace Lasseter.
And with Jame Foxx breaking up with Katie Holmes, didn't even know they were really dating until I found out they were broken up.
What?
He needs this.
He needs this, especially.
Not a Spawn anymore, apparently.
Nah, Katie Holmes will be fine.
All right, guys. Well, what'd you think of this Us trailer? Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Check us out on Patreon, TV show reactions, watch-alongs, and some shows, the reaction highlights included. He does music video reactions weekly. Last but not least, let's end this with a... David Gandy. Yesterday, it was your birthday, dude, so we're getting this video up just a little bit late. Wanted to wish you a happy 29th birthday, I'm assuming. When David first found us, he actually said that it was when he was recovering from cancer. He was in the hospital and he would watch our videos constantly. I'm friends with him on Facebook. Not so long he's been a patron. That's all I gotta do to become my Facebook friend. Just be a long-time patron eject. David put out on his Facebook page, he's sharing the fundraiser for the John Wayne Cancer Foundation. I'm putting a link in the description box and a link in the pinned comment. I've donated myself. You guys should go ahead and donate to the John Wayne Cancer Foundation. Cancer is a real problem in this world. David is someone who is a survivor from it, and he is a creative, beautiful human being. I love chatting with this guy. Wonderful artist, wonderful martial artist as well, apparently.
And a killer musician. You know, because of the Soul trailer. So much.
If you guys can go ahead, show your support. I'm not asking you to go to our Patreon. I'm asking you to go help out folks with cancer. Happy birthday, David. Thank you so much for being you.